Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
A made-for-the-movie story of bravery is emerging involving that group of missionaries held hostage in Haiti. Grant.
With the demand for hospital beds reaching a new peak, the demand for COVID-19 treatments also following that same trend, coming up a near shortage in a life-saving treatment here in Michigan.
And a local teacher brought up on charges after threatening notes were left at her school in Macomb County. Good to have you with us, everybody. We've seen dozens of students charged with making false threats in the wake of the Oxford shootings.
But this time, it's a teacher accused of leaving threatening notes trying to get her school closed. It happened at Jefferson Middle School in St. Clair Shores. Priya Mann is live there tonight. And Priya, where in the school were these notes found?
Yeah, Kim, Jason, those notes were allegedly found inside a classroom, the library, and the media center here at Jefferson Middle School. Now, when staff discovered those notes early Friday morning, they immediately contacted police, and today a veteran teacher faced a judge.
This is a People versus Jonna Ruth Roan.
The 59-year-old Jefferson Middle School art teacher is accused of leaving handwritten notes, some threatening violence.
Was seen on school surveillance placing a note under a classroom door and going into two other classrooms where a threatening note stating, quote, "Start break early, he's going to do it, just don't be in the hall after lunch, boom, get it," end quote.
The allegations provoked a reaction from Roan, who's worked at Jefferson Middle School for 21 years.
Mr. Leone, we instruct your client not to make any statements.
Please stay silent, okay?
Roan is charged with making a false report or threat of terrorism, a 20-year felony.
I understand that there's footage from the school that I have not seen yet. She's denying these allegations. She's flat out denying them.
Macomb County Prosecutor Peter Lucido says his office is taking a zero-tolerance approach.
This is a threat made to these children that are in the school and also to all kids across the state. We expect more from our teachers.
Since the Oxford High School shooting, there have been a rash of threats made against schools across Metro Detroit.
This is the first case, as the prosecutor indicated during the arraignment, of an adult, a teacher. And therefore, I only wonder what is going to come.
Now, I also want to mention that Prosecutor Lucido made a point to say the overwhelming majority of teachers care about their students and want to keep them safe. Roan has been placed on administrative leave. She won't be back at the middle school as this case moves its way through the courts. Reporting live tonight in St. Clair Shores, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Priya, I was reading about this, and I know prosecutors were looking for a $100,000 bond. What did the judge finally decide about that?
Yeah, it was slightly lower. The judge set it at $75,000, 10%, meaning she has to post $7,500. If she does, she will be placed on house arrest, have to wear a GPS tether, and undergo a psych evaluation. She's back in court in February.
Okay. Priya, thank you. Also, in Wayne County, more charges connected to another school threat. Over the weekend, a male student at Trillium Academy in Taylor was charged with intentionally threatening to commit an act of violence against a school, its employees, or students. The prosecutor's office says it's now charged 42 school threat cases since the Oxford High School shootings on November 30th.
Now to the coronavirus with new information on the Moderna booster shot. As the CDC reports, the Omicron variant is now the most common variant in the U.S. But first, a new look at the pandemic in Michigan. The state reports 13,999 new cases in the past 3 days. That averages out to about 4,600 a day, which is down from a week ago. 160 new deaths also being reported, including 63 from a vital records review. Meanwhile, Moderna says its half-dose booster shot, currently in use, increases antibody protection against the Omicron variant by 37 times. The drug company also found a double dose of that booster shot increased antibody levels even further with an 83-fold jump. Amid spiking cases and hospitalizations, Michigan's supply of one of the only approved COVID treatments is facing new limitations. Our Grant Herm's live tonight. And Grant, this treatment, well, it can be life-saving.
It can be, Jason. We're talking about monoclonal antibodies, and while the state says our supply right now is good enough, it is in high demand. So we have the antibodies, but hospitals just don't have the bodies to make sure that this treatment is getting to patients who need it. New worries over a life-saving treatment for COVID-19. Michigan's stores of monoclonal antibodies, one of 2 approved treatments for COVID, now facing new challenges.
In the state of Michigan, we have also been able to, the last few weeks, take courses that other states do not need and have them redirected to the state to help meet the requests that we're getting from our providers.
Michigan Health Department Director Elizabeth Hertel says Michigan has an adequate supply, but demand for the treatment is spiking, along with cases and hospitalizations, as hospitals struggle to find staffing.
Most of these are infusions, which mean they actually have to be injected, and it's infused over a course of about 30-40 minutes. And so that requires staffing.
And with the spread of Omicron, which MDHHS thinks will be the dominant strain to start the new year, worries the treatments we have now won't work in just a few short weeks.
What we're seeing with the new variant, the Omicron variant, is that most of the current monoclonal antibody treatments are not effective against this variant. We do have one that does appear to be effective, and there is a limited supply of that as well.
Medicine in short supply with demand at its peak again. And monoclonal antibodies have become sort of this safety net or reason or excuse to refuse to get vaccinated by a lot of folks online, and doctors strongly disagree with that. They say getting vaccinated is the best way to not need that safety net, and being vaccinated at a place like here at TCF Center, now Huntington Place, can free up stores of monoclonal antibodies for people who can't otherwise get vaccinated. Back to you.
And I'm wondering, Grant, when it comes to shortages, what about things like ventilators, which we saw in the past? How is that looking now?
Jason, I asked Hertel about that today. She said that Michigan did request a set of ventilators from the national stockpile. That was filled. We have them here in Michigan, but thankfully they haven't had to send those out to hospitals yet. The biggest shortage right now is healthcare workers. The pandemic and this fight over vaccinations really taking their toll on hospitals right now. Back to you.
Hopefully we don't have to tap into that for sure. Grant, thanks. Kim?
Well, for nearly 2 years, healthcare workers have been giving so much in the battle against COVID. As cases surge, people travel and get together for the holidays. Henry Ford Health System's frontline workers have a message for the community. Megan Woods is live with their impassioned plea tonight. Megan.
Yeah, this message is all about what those Henry Ford frontline workers have and are still seeing, feeling, experiencing as they help people survive COVID.
We're running out of beds, we're running out of ventilators, and we're tired.
You can hear the exhaustion in their voices.
My hospital is very full. My ICU is very full.
I want the community to know that this is real. We're still struggling.
Their words painting the bleak picture of what is happening behind hospital curtains.
What we're seeing now is just horrific.
This is preventable. People don't have to die here.
It is very real, it's very deadly, and it is still continuing to affect many, many people.
Those heavy experiences aren't something they can leave at work.
I have lost 12 loved ones, friends, colleagues, and family members in the past 12 months.
Their message isn't just about the last 20 months, but a plea to the community.
We all went into this profession to provide care to those that that can't take care of themselves, and that is always in the back of our minds, and it is always in the front of our heart. But we need help. We're trying really hard, but we need the help of our community, and that is what's going to push us forward.
Support your healthcare workers. Get vaccinated.
They're losing their lives, and it was preventable with a vaccine.
We'll have the full video for you to look at on clickondetroit.com. Live in Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Yeah, I don't know how these nurses do it. Megan, we appreciate your report this evening.
Incredible details of an overnight escape are being shared by the group whose missionaries are now home after being held for ransom in Haiti. After 5 of them were released, the remaining 12 apparently came up with a plan to regain their freedom. Victor Williams has the story of how they did it.
Well, there are elderly people and children a part of this group kidnapped in Haiti more than 2 months ago, with a bold gang known for its violent killings, allegedly responsible for the abduction. But somehow, some way, this group from right here in our state of Michigan in Hart was able to escape.
This group included a married couple, a 10-month-old baby, a 3-year-old child, a 14-year-old girl, a 15-year-old boy, 4 single men and 2 single women.
It's quite the interesting group to make a brazen escape. But the 12 remaining missionaries with the organization Christian Aid Ministries abducted in Haiti are officially safe and sound.
With God's help, protection, and leading, they quickly made their way through the night.
Organization Representative Weston Showalter says the group was kidnapped while visiting an orphanage in late October, but the remaining hostages were able to escape overnight, even with the brutal 400 Mawozo gang close by.
When they sensed the timing was right, they found a way to open the door that was closed and blocked, filed silently to the path that they have chosen to follow, and quickly left the place that they were held, despite the fact that numerous guards were close by.
Thankfully, after recognizing a mountain feature as a landmark, the group was able to realize its location and just where they needed to go to get out of harm's way.
They also followed the sure guidance of the stars as they journeyed through the night.
But the literal journey to freedom wasn't an easy one at all. The group had to walk miles to get to safety with the rough Haitian ground beneath their feet.
Traveling through woods and thickets, working through thorns and briars. They walked for possibly as much as 10 miles.
And even still, the organization Christian Aid Ministries is rejoicing in this news. In a statement, they have said, quote, "We glorify God for answered prayers. The remaining 12 hostages are free. Join us in praising God that all 17 of our loved ones are now safe." Victor Williams, Local 4.